Alam mo, mahirap talaga mag-homeschool. Aside sa tibay ng loob, kailangan marunong ka ring dumiskarte. I hope that the tips here will help you, not only for those who are homeschooling, but also for those who are doing distance learning. Kamusta na po ang ating home education? Kamusta na po ang pag-homeschool? Kamusta na ang distance learning? Nako, Disyembre na, eto na. Makailang buwan na rin tayo ng pag-homeschool sa tahanan natin. Marami sa atin, syempre, hindi naman talaga pinano na sa bahay mag-aral ang ating mga anak. At naiintindihan ko ang inyong mga frustrations, yung paghihirap, kung paano ba gagawin to, how can we make it work? Hindi kayo nag-iisa. Hindi kayo nag-iisa sa struggle niyo. This year, maraming nagbago, working from home ang mga magulang at ang mga bata nag-aaral na rin sa kanilang mga tahanan. At sa mga changes na nangyari na ito, marami ang hindi nakaka-cope up, marami ang nahihirapan, at bagamat ilang buwan na rin ang nakalipas na pumasok tayo sa academic year, marami pa ring struggles ang mga magulang at mga mag-aaral sa kanilang mga tahanan. Nais ko sana magbigay ng ilang tips sa inyo, lalong-lalo na po sa mga magulang na nagtatrabaho din at the same time ay nagdi-distance learning o kaya naman ay nag-homeschool. A few months ago, tinanong ko yung mga kapwa homeschool moms ko. Itong mga moms na to ay nagtatrabaho din. O tanong ko sa kanila, paano ba or ano ba yung mga tips na mabibigay ninyo sa mga bagong homeschooling families? At napakatuwa naman na itong mga kaibigan kong ito ay nagbigay na kailang mga tips para sa ating lahat. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you ano ba itong mga tips na ito on how to make homeschooling work even if you are earning for the family. Sabi ni Mommy Mel, consider homeschooling as your number one side hustle. Okay, ibig sabihin nun, although hindi ito yung magiging primary job mo bilang magulang, you have to make sure that you make time for it. Dahil na nagtatrabaho ka, whether you are working from home or you go to the office, you make sure that you make time. Some families, especially those who are working in offices, what they do is before they leave their homes in the morning, naka-ready na para sa bata kung ano yung mga activities, ano yung mga lessons na kailangan nilang aralin, whether on their own or with a caregiver, example, yaya or tita, na lolo, lola, ayan. And after that, sa gabi, nire-review nila yung mga naging lessons, yung mga tasks na nagawa ng bata. Other families naman is what they do is they allot the homeschool time at the end of the day, bago matulog. And that's okay. Kasi when you homeschool naman, hindi naman siya tulad dun sa regular school na 6 hours, 8 hours, buong maghapon, hindi. When you homeschool kasi, very personal siya, yung approach niyo. So, you use little time lang. In our case, we homeschool average on 3 hours a day. For my grade schooler, average of 3 hours a day. For my kinder student, 30 minutes to an hour a day. Ganun lang siya. So, kahit nag-work kayo, pwede pa rin magawa ng paraan as long as you make a schedule for it. From Mommy Cat, ang sabi naman niya, you have to have a routine. Children thrive on routines. Kailangan yung routine nyo workable sa family. Hindi ko kasi pwedeng gayahin yung routine ni pamilya A at pamilya B, at kayo si pamilya C, iba yung sa inyo. So, dapat kung ano yung mag-work sa inyo. Especially if you have younger kids, yung may mga babies, you work around you doon yung schedule. In our case, when Z was still a baby and then si Kuya, kakapasok lang niya under a homeschool provider when he was a kinder, what I did was, we homeschool kapag nagnanap yung aking daughter that time. Kasi mas nakakapag-focus ako sa kanya for our lessons. So, you work around sa schedule ng family ninyo. Right now, ang routine namin sa family is after breakfast, we do our homeschool. Mas naging effective kasi para sa amin yun. Kasi pagdating ng hapon, most likely talaga, ayaw na nila study, gusto na lang nila maglaro. But that's our case. That's our family. I also take in consideration the days of the week. So, pag Monday, ang schedule namin is mas light kasi alam niyo naman, by the start of the week, pag working parent, medyo mabigat on a Monday. So, mas light ang lessons on the beginning of the week. And then we spread it out throughout the week. Sabi ni Mami Kat, make sure na yung routine na gagawin nyo, family nyo is not stressful for your kids. Kailangan i-take into account niyo ano ba yung gusto ng mga bata. Like what I've mentioned, consider niyo yung tulog ng bata, consider niyo yung kailan ba sila madalas nagme-merienda, kailan nila gusto maglaro. The kid has to have a say on the schedule as well. From Mommy SJ, and this is my bunso. From Mommy SJ, she said na be diligent in finding resources based on your child's interests and learning styles. Kailangan magsipag tayo maghanap ng mga naaangkop na resources, mga materials, yung curriculum para sa mga bata. Kaya what you can actually do is before the start of the academic year or kapag vacation, katulad ito, Christmas vacation, you make time to do some research. Ano ba yung next approach na gagawin ko para sa bata? Ano ba yung pwede namin maging activity for this type of lesson? So, have some time to prepare para hindi kayo mahirapan at hindi kayo mag-hold your regular homeschool hours. You also have to learn patiently. I understand na syempre meron tayong mga standards na sinusunod. Meron tayong mga standards na sinusunod. But you have to understand din kasi na lahat ng bata magkakaiba ng learning readiness. Okay? Hindi porket si panganay ay nakapagbasa na at the age of 3, ganun din ang mangyayari sa pangalawa mong anak o sa pangatlo mong anak. So, it really depends on their readiness and you have to be patient. From Mommy Beng, they always start their homeschool day with a prayer. So, malaking tulong talaga na nagsa-start kayo ng araw ninyo with a prayer. Personally, we don't do it every day, but it really helps na you pray together with your children when it comes to our homeschool. We pray for guidance. So, I always include that in our prayer. At night naman ako on that part. You don't have to do it all on your own. Seek for help. You have to seek for help. Okay, you can seek help not only from your husband, from your partner. You can also seek help from family members, like yung mga, especially mga nakatira kasama mga extended family, mga lolo, lola, mga tito, tita. You can always ask help from them. You don't have to do everything on your own para naman hindi ka ba-burn out. Kasi kung lahat yung gagawin mo at ikaw lang at hindi ka humingi ng tulong, talaga ba-burn out ka? Pagod ka na nga sa trabaho mo, pagod ka pa sa chores, pagod ka pa sa pag-homeschool. So, lahat ng aspect ng buhay mo, mainit ang ulo mo, di ba? So, always seek for help. In our case, just recently, I enrolled my son to an online tutor kasi nahihirapan na ako when it comes to my schedule, lalo na ngayong December. So, although he can study on his own, he can study independently, iba pa rin kasi pag natututukan yung bata. So, I made sure na meron pa rin nakatutok sa kanya kahit man lang yung mga drills and exercises sa math. So, always ask for help kasi okay lang yan, hindi mo kaya lahat and we need all the help we can get. From Mommy Ashley, always choose to show up. May mga days talaga na sobrang hectic tayo pagdating sa trabaho na pag-uwi mo sa bahay or after ng shift mo from working from home, marami ka pang labahan, magluluto ka pa, sobrang tambak na nang gagawin mo. Always choose to show up kahit na nahihirapan tayo. As mentioned earlier, di ba? Sabi nga ni Mami Mel kanina, you have to make homeschooling as your number one side hustle. You have to make time for it. And it resonates with what Mommy Ashley is saying, na you have to show up. Kahit nahihirapan ka, you have to show up. Kahit na 5 minutes, 10 minutes lang yan during the day, kung nakaschedule kayo to do something on that day, show up. So when you're loaded on that day, what you can do is you lighten it up, okay? What I usually do kapag medyo busy ako with my work or I have chores to work on, I ask the kids to do some art activities. So we choose the lighter activities. We do some picture study or we watch a documentary. That's still part of homeschooling. There are days as well na yung mga kids pa naman ang pagod or not in the mood. But what you can do is, you lighten up. You come up with activities that is light for you, para hindi masyadong mabigat, hindi ka masyadong stress. And at the same time, para sa mga anak mo rin na tired din or napuyat. What you can do is you have an art activity, come up with a science experiment, watch a documentary. What else? You can do nature study. You can go out, observe the plants. Ayan. So maraming ways na pwede ninyong gawin, especially for those days na super loaded ka. But always choose to show up. And very importantly, don't be too hard on yourself. Kahit na sa tingin mo you're not enough, well, sakit to ng mga homeschooling parents eh. Iniisip nila, oh no, I haven't done enough. Parang kulang pa ako. Am I making any difference in the lives of my children? Natako-question mo yun eh. Just don't be too hard on yourself, especially sa mga first-time homeschool moms. For the parents na ngayon ay biglaan na nag-distance learning, don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Kasi it takes time rin to adjust. Matagal kasi na proseso siya eh. Hindi naman siya kaagad-agad na, it will work. Kasi there will be good days and bad days. Kapag nahihirapan ka na, if you feel really frustrated, just pause. Okay lang naman yun eh. Tigil muna let's say for a day. Kung medyo mainit na yung mga ulo ninyo, tigil muna. Para lang ma-refresh ka. Para mag-re-energize ka. You may think that you are not enough. You may think that what you are doing is not enough. But let me tell you this, you are doing a great job. Okay? Ayos ka. Alright? Sa paningin ng mga anak mo, ang galing-galing mo. Kaya kaya pag naiisip ko na, oh my gosh, kulang na naman ako bilang isang teacher, kulang na naman ako bilang isang magulang. Pero sa paningin ng aking mga anak, perfect ako. Perfect ako na nanay, perfect ako na homeschool teacher nila. And I want you to feel the same. I want you to look at it the same. Dahil sa mga anak natin, ang pinaka-importante is yung relationship natin sa kanila. Yun yung for me, pinaka-magandang gift ng homeschool para sa aming pamilya. Yung relasyon namin sa aming mga anak. Hindi yan mapapalitan. Bilang mga magulang, you have to have your own me time. Do something that would recharge you. Do something na mag-energize sa'yo na hindi tungkol sa trabaho, na hindi tungkol sa chores, na hindi tungkol sa homeschool. Do something that would make you happy, okay? A lot of month would go into baking, vlogging. Meron ibang mga nagsusulat, gumagawa ng libro, nagko-crochet, nag-watercolor, kung ano pa man yan, na kinahihiligan mo bilang isang babae, bilang isang tao. You go for it. Kailangan mo kasi mag-recharge para sa sarili mo, para maging best ka, not only as a person, but be the best mom and the best teacher to your kids. I hope meron kayo natutunan mula sa video na ito. Kung meron pa kayong questions, please comment down below. And you can also message me sa aking mga social media accounts like in Instagram @PetiteMama18. Thank you again for watching and happy homeschooling!